Good morning, friends. So nice to be here together with you. And I have a new friend with me.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rajani, and I'm the intern for this month.
And Rajani, I am so glad that you're here today. Rajani has been helping me get ready for the fall. We are so excited to bring all of our children and youth programming back in person because it's been online for a whole year. But one of the things I really like about having Zoom Sunday School is that I get to see all of your pets. Well, I brought mine with me today. She is very, very small, but if you want to meet her after church, you can. This is a sugar glider, and her name is Madeline. Now, I never imagined having a sugar glider. Have you ever thought about having a sugar glider? They're not even native to Ohio. They're native to like Australia and New Zealand. She's a marsupial, so she's nocturnal. And as I'm feeding her because otherwise she would not wake up and say hi to any of you. Well, I got a call a couple of years ago that said she needed a home. And once I found out she needed a home, guess what? There was room in my family for her. And that sometimes happens right when you need a new family member. They're right there for you.
You know, that reminds me of this story that I heard. Here, look at this picture of this old tortoise and this baby hippo. So basically, about 15 years ago, there was a terrible storm called a tsunami that hit the coast of Kenya. And you know, Kenya's in Africa. And so these wildlife workers rescued this baby hippo who was about less than a year old and took him to a shelter. And there, the hippo met a tortoise. And the tortoise was about 100 years old. And the hippo adopted him as their new parent.
I heard about this story too. So this baby hippo really needed family. The baby hippo had lost everything. It was such a hard time in their life. And they met the tortoise at the exact right time. I feel like I'm at the zoo right now. And I just think that's so cool that even though you can see in the picture, they do not look alike, right? They are very, very different, and yet they created family together because they needed each other.
Exactly. And you know, this story reminds me that to be family, you don't have to be biological. You don't have to be related by blood or look alike either. And family is all about loving each other. And you have the opportunity to choose who you love.
When I think about family, I think about church. I think about how God puts different people together to learn from each other, to support each other, to pray for each other. While we're on this journey together, we have church family. And I think that is really, really beautiful. Rajani, do you want to pray with me today?
Of course.
Hi, God. Thank you for being our loving parent. We are so grateful for our church family. Even though we may look different, even though we may be very different, we choose to love each other with the love of Christ. Help us to be like this little baby hippo and the old tortoise. May we be a family that loves each other, especially during the hard times. And all God's children said,
Amen.